Funny, I thought you'd turn up sooner or later. Sit down.
The girl talked.
But of course. I was suspicious at the Queen's Club, anyhow, when it turned out you were the only one who'd seen Strangway's new secretary. And then later at the lab, you made no reference to the fact that Strangway's samples were radioactive.
Very clever, Mr. Bond. But you're up against more than you know. You shoot me and you'll end up like Strangway's.
And you killed him?
He was killed, but never mind how.
Who are you working for, Professor?
Well, you might as well know, as you won't live to use the information. I'm working for...
Mr. Smith & Wesson. And you've had your 6.
A handicap is what you make of it. I was the unwanted child of a German missionary and a Chinese girl of good family. Yet I became treasurer of the most powerful criminal society in China.
Well, it's rare for the Tongs to trust anyone who isn't completely Chinese.
I doubt they should do so again. I escaped to America with $10 million of their dollars in gold.
So that's how you financed this operation. It was a good idea to use atomic power. I'm glad to see you can handle it properly. I'd hate to think your decontamination chamber wasn't effective.
My work has given me a unique knowledge of radioactivity, but not without costs, as you see.
Yes. Your power source had our organization puzzled for some time.
They are still puzzled, Mr. Bond.
Not any longer. I sent a complete report.
Not, Mr. Bond. You've not contacted your headquarters since you requested a Geiger counter.
But there are so many files open on you already, Dr. No. Our own, the CIA's, the one from the Tong Society that you robbed. When trouble comes, you'll find this is a very small and naked little island.
An expendable little island, Mr. Bond. When my mission here in Crab Key is accomplished, I destroy it and move on. But the habit of inquiry is persistent. I see you're wondering why, where, when. I only gratify your curiosity because you're the one man I've met capable of appreciating what I've done and keeping it to himself.
Oh, just a minute. There's no point in involving the girl at this stage. She has nothing to do with us. Let her go free. She'll promise not to.
Jack? Night takes Bishop. Night takes Bishop. King to rook 2. King to rook 2. Queen to king 4. Queen to king 4.
My congratulations, sir. A brilliant coup.
Been long in Yugoslavia?
About 3 years.
Interesting work?
Yes, sometimes. You know how it is, old man.
You look very fit, Nash.
Yes, I try to keep in shape. So what's our problem, sir?
Oh, I can't risk sticking this through the customs at the Yugoslav-Trieste border.
No stops till then. We'll have to jump off.
Can you get us across?
Any of the opposition around?
I'm not in any condition to worry about.
Good. We'll make it. I know this territory like the back of my hand. Sir, do you mind if we have a bite to eat first? I've been on the go since breakfast.
No, of course not. Leave your things there. We'll go to the restaurant car. Caroline, you go on with Captain Nice to the restaurant car. I'll join you there in a few minutes.
Whatever you say, old man. Excuse me.
She's a beauty. Phantom 337, isn't she?
You are a clever, resourceful man, Mr. Bond.
Well, thank you.
Perhaps too clever. Twice our paths have crossed. Let's leave it at that. I should think our first meeting would have convinced you.
Oh, I see. You're worried about me not giving you a return game.
Both of us know perfectly well what we are talking about, Mr. Bond. But I see that it is necessary to remind you. Our job. Many people have tried to involve themselves in my affairs, unsuccessfully.
Remarkable. But what does the club secretary have to say?
Oh, nothing, Mr. Bond. I own the club. I assume you want the check made out to cash.
That would be perfectly satisfactory.
Goodbye, Mr. Bond.
Oh, I believe this is yours.
Livro Banco.
Banco.
Banco, sir.
Card.
Carte.
Eight.
8 à la pointe.
Someone has to lose.
Yes, I thought I saw a specter at your shoulder.
What do you mean?
The specter of defeat. That your luck was due to change.
We'll soon find out. Any objection to raise the limit? 500 pounds, shall we say?
Too big for me.
Count me out, too. Perhaps you'd like to take the shoe. My friend, you won't mind. Mr.
Bond.
Oh, yes. Mr. Bond. One of my associates spoke about you.
Nothing bad, I hope.
Un banco de 500 livres.
Ah, it's your specter against mine, huh?
Le banco est fait.
You wish to put the evil eye on me, huh? We have a way to deal with that where I come from.
Well, you may hex me. Let's see what it does for the cards.
No.
Non.
7.
7 à la pointe.
6. Suivi.
Banco suivi.
Eight.
8 à la pointe.
9.
9 à la pointe.
You seem to be unbeatable, Mr. Bond.
No, for the moment, this sort of thing can't last.
Emilio, you promised to buy me a drink.
Soon, my dear. I want to get my money back first.
May I be allowed to buy the lady a drink?
I would appreciate that. Thank you.
Then I must pass the shoe.
La même.
This is going to hurt a bit. It's the first time I've tasted women. They're rather good.
You're the only man to ever make me cry. Except perhaps Francois, my brother, when we were children.
Domino, I have to tell you something.
I'm sorry, James. I didn't mean to embarrass you, speaking of love. I know.
I must hurt you again.
You're going away. So sorry, my dear, but it's all over.
No, it's about your brother.
What about him? Francois. He's dead. What happened?
It's a long story, and it involves your friend, Largo.
When we were children, Francois frightened me, pretending he wasn't dead. He was the only man I ever really trusted.
Domino, I need your help.
Of course. That's why you made love to me.
Look, I can't explain what this is all about, but you must trust me.
Because you want me to help you.
Look, Lago had your brother murdered, or it was on his orders.
Thousands, hundreds of thousands of people will die, and very soon, if you don't help me. That much we do know, but there's something we don't. The bombs, when they're being loaded aboard the Disco Volante.
How could I know that?
That you'll have to find out. It won't be easy. Could be very dangerous.
What can he do to me he hasn't already done?
Then you'll do it?
Yes.
Good. This is a Geiger counter. You press this lever. If it starts clicking, it means the bombs are aboard.
What do I do then?
Go straight up on deck. As the Disco Volante is being watched, you'll be spotted.
Varga's behind you.
Really?
He must have followed